Hello, this is wmpyr. For today's lesson, we're going to be exploring the empty hand techniques of eskrima. I think that you're going to find it to be quite brutal and that it's going to serve you well. Okay, so the techniques come from the Heaven Six. So please learn the Heaven Six with the eskrima sticks before going into this. All right, so assuming that you already know the Heaven Six, or at least kind of have an understanding of what it's supposed to look like and what it's supposed to be, the first thing is the most important translation I feel when going from the sticks to empty hand is to use the fists, okay? At least with the Heaven Six, this is very, very important to me because I'm going to go, number one is a punch this way, number two is a backhand, number three is a backhand, and then we go to the starting position on the other side, and then it goes 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so once again, that completes the 6. So we start over again. So from here, I'm going to go punch, backhand, backhand, punch, backhand, backhand. All right. So I feel that is very, very important. Okay. So you're going to have to learn that anyway. And then now that we're going into empty hand, I think the next thing that I want to focus on is open hand. And with open hand, the most literal translation based off of what we just did is going to be this: a slap, a backhand slap, and then we end up in the starting position on the other side. And the same thing, backhand slap, forehand slap, backhand, backhand. Okay, so it's forehand, backhand, backhand, forehand, backhand, backhand, and that's a total of 6. Okay, so once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, for those of you that practice the Chinese martial arts, I have some friends that are really, really good at it, and they are very good at this kind of strike, using the backhand this way. I'm not one of those people. So for me, I have to take the translation another step further, and what really works for eskrima, kali, arnis, is because those are blade arts, the knife hand, the chop works extremely well for us. It works great for our own style. So in that case, now we're going from, instead of this slap, 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 all right, we're going to go with a chop. Okay, so you're going to go same starting position, Heaven Six, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and this is the way I feel most comfortable. So this should be your base. Okay, you have to learn the punching that I showed you earlier. Okay, that is very, very integral to the art. But when we go to empty hand, I do recommend going with a chop. 1, 2, 3, and then we're starting position on the other side, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so this is what I recommend. You're going for just using the knife hand over here. There's a lot of targets that you could attack, even the collarbone, the jaw, the temple, just areas in the face. There's a lot of good targets to do. Now, one modification I like to make with this is when you do the number 1 strike, okay, like I said, there's a lot of areas you could aim for. One of the really, really good ones is the neck, okay, the carotid. I had read that in an actual fight, it was supposedly a famous fight, a small guy took out a big guy, chopping the guy 3 times on the neck, right here on the carotid, and put the guy to sleep. Okay, so do not knock the chop, all right? So, but that target may not be open, and if it's not open, like to modify it, all right? So the chop is this way, okay? Obviously, this is the strike that you're doing. If it's not open, the idea is to change it, combine it with a palm strike. Okay, so it's not just a chop this way, you kind of do a palm strike this way. So it's a chop with this area, but it's still a palm strike. It's an angled palm strike, okay? And the idea is to turn the face, okay? If you turn the face, then the body's going to turn too. Okay, so you manipulate the head, you get other manipulations. So chances are the shoulders are going to move this way, so then the arm is also coming this way, and if the arm comes this way, I might be able to manipulate the arm and get joint locks and stuff. I can turn the shoulder and snap in a rear naked choke, so there's a lot of options there, okay, by manipulating the face first, and then the body will follow. All right, Kempo guys understand this very, very well, and they do it very, very well. It's incorporated into their system. So that's one of the things I like to add here. So instead of going chop, 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 and then 4, 5, and 6, okay, you could add that palm strike, chop. It's a combination move, or you can just do a palm strike, that's fine, but it's a combination of a palm strike and a chop to turn the face, okay? Another, I think an easier move is if you can't get that, at any given point, you could just rake the eyes, all right? You could rake the eyes, you could do a face rake, okay? You just attack the entire face, claw onto it. It doesn't just have to be the eyes. Okay, so this kind of clawing motion is going to be there for you. So if you are using open hand, at any point, you see, you could just start grabbing and ripping and tearing the face. So that's always going to be there for you. So that's another modification, okay, based off of the chops. Okay, based off of the chops. Because remember, this is a blade art, all right? The other thing that I want to talk about is this position right here, the starting position like this. A lot of people say that this is a transition position. So to utilize this is they feel like it's not effective, that you're not literally going to be here. And I'm saying that you can, okay? I feel that this can be a good covering up shield position. It could also be a transition like people are saying, but you could literally use this as a block. And I'm also saying that, like for example, if you want a non-aggressive posture, you know, and just be like this, pretending like you're listening, and maybe the guy starts getting very, very aggressive, you know, from here. I mean, this is the heaven six starting position right here. You're ready to go, okay? And the other one that's probably not that often talked about is from here. This position right here can go into a simultaneous up and bottom check, okay? I'm actually striking up and bottom simultaneously. So from here, if I'm ever caught, I'm doing the heaven six, if I'm ever caught right here, I could just go in like this. This is simultaneous. Double strike. Comes like from a Kempo concept. Once again, I'm borrowing from Kempo, where you're doing a simultaneous up and bottom check. Okay, so from here, I mean, you can easily go back into your heaven six. Okay, so that's not a problem right there. But don't underestimate, because the heaven six strikes are normally right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. You know, you switch hands constantly, but who says you can't do double hand simultaneous? So that's often forgotten. Just a quick reminder there. Thank you for watching, and take care.